Well, let's cross then to Rome. We're going to speak to our correspondent, Seema Gupta, who joins us from there. Goes without saying, really, doesn't it, Seema? Massive celebrations there in Rome last night.
Absolutely, complete and utter euphoria on the streets of Rome, and I think practically throughout the country. I mean, we saw people out celebrating full force. This morning, of course, we hear that the Azzurri are back on Italian soil. They are going to be closely followed, of course, everyone's hearts going out to this team that they saw going through some 34 unbeaten games, reaching this final. And I think there's an incredible feeling of support for this team, the way they played as a team, but not just that, also to the manager, Roberto Mancini, the fact that he put this team together and turned things around. As you said, the fact that they did not qualify in 2017 for the World Cup, which shocked everyone here practically. I mean, that coming after 6 decades, and turning that team around and making it work in this European Championship. I think it's also interesting to note that many people went through the roller coaster of that game last night. Initially, when England scored, there was nothing but sorrow on the piazzas. People could not believe it. That goal going into absolute silence, of course, here in Italy. And then that equalizer just turned the mood around. And of course, we saw that nail-biting finish with those penalty shootouts. But I think overall, the feeling here is that the last time they won was in 1968 in the European Championships. And it's not going to home, as the English fans are saying, but coming to Rome. And that's what we're going to see today when the team meets with the Italian president, Sergio Mattarella, at the presidential palace, and will also be meeting with Prime Minister Mario Draghi.
What about the reaction there then, Seema? I know you've been looking at the newspapers for us.
Yes, and of course, it's being carried on all the newspapers. Just to let you have a taste of it, here are some of the sporting papers. Of course, Gazzetta dello Sport, saying it's troppo bello, it's just too beautiful. Italy is the champions of Europe. And of course, they've got the image of the entire squad with the cup. In Corriere dello Sport, it's ours, it's what they're saying. And essentially, they say that the Azzurri, or the Italian team, have just made Wembley go crazy. We are the champions of Europe. And then you have Tutto Sport. There are many sporting papers here. Italy are the champions of Europe, and this is all of us. Everyone taking credit for this win, of course, feeling strongly a sense of togetherness. It's normal, I guess, with a win like this. But it's not just the sporting papers. You have also the Rome-based daily La Repubblica talking about Europe being ours, and the Milan-based Corriere della Sera, just to give you an idea, we are the champions. I think that about sums it up. It's also interesting to note that these papers also talk about Matteo Berrettini. He made it to the final of Wimbledon on Sunday, and that was very significant. It's the first time you see an Italian finalist in Wimbledon. He didn't win, but he himself has said he's happy that the Italian squad won the European Championship.
Seema, thanks very much. Seema Gupta there live for us in Rome.